Hey, it's Sean Brooks, aka the Real Estate Guy. And today I would just like to talk to you about what's going on with the mortgage interest rates and the industry itself. All right, so let's dive into it. So, what I want to share with you is this. First things first, mortgage rates have started to fall down, to go down. It did spike up at 8%. 8% is high over the last, decade or so. We went to an ultra low place where it never was at, like 2.8, 3%. Don't expect that again. But rates are starting to fall. Went from 8% down to 7.03. So that's good news for all you guys that's looking to purchase. With this move, the interest rates or applications are up. People are starting to apply again, but the market is relatively soft because of low inventory. So if you're one of those individuals that's planning on looking, just look. The interest rate will do what the interest rate is going to do. And by the time you find a house, maybe the interest rate is going to be even lower. I may have some insight on that, and I'm going to share it with you. So follow all the way to the end. Stay to the end. Look at this video all the way to the end. Ask your questions, share, like, do all that. Comment, do everything that we normally do on the internet to help me keep making content. All right, so I'm going to go to the next video or the next screen that I'm going to share with you. All right, so what I want to share with you next is Lawrence Yun is NAR, National Association's economist. And I want you to hear this discussion. And this was back a few months ago, but it still applies right now. So I want you to hear this discussion that was going on about the market.
What is it telling us other than the market for existing home sales is broken? People don't want to move because they got very low rates. They don't want to move because they don't want to lock in higher rates. When does that change?
The home sales struggling principally because of lack of inventory. Consider 1/3 of the property right now are being sold above list price, meaning that multiple offers are still happening. It's just that lack of inventory condition. So how do we get more inventory? Well, certainly the builders are adding inventory, but the way to really get more inventory is for the gap between the current mortgage rate that the homeowners have versus what the market is offering. So if somehow the mortgage rate was to go down to, say, even 6%, I believe we're going to have some degree of pent-up sellers beginning to reach the marketplace. Remember, changing family circumstances, additional child in the family, look for different school district, new job at different location. At some point, people want to move.
Okay, so what I want to share with you is this. What he was saying was, the reason why people are not shifting to move so quickly is because 90% of all mortgages in this country is under 5%. 83% is under 3%. So nobody's really happy to jump up and move and get a higher rate. I wouldn't. But I want to tell you this too. 30 to 35% of those individuals that bought back in like 2022, 21, they rushed off and bought a house and they're not happy with their house. So we do see the data saying that they want to sell, but they got to be incentivized to sell. So let's listen to the rest of this video.
Even at higher mortgage rates, but the mortgage rate needs to come down.
Lawrence, hi, it's Alex in New York. It's great to have you on the Instant Analysis. What areas within the data, what areas are still the tightest in the existing home market versus ones that are a little bit looser? Anecdotally, I'm in New York, and it does feel like I keep seeing price reductions on existing home sales right now.
Well, in the upper end market, there is some price concession at the upper end. So the multiple offers are happening principally on the mid-price home, moderately priced home. There is a job creation happening. 4 million people working today versus pre-COVID. They want to be an owner. So there is a demand at the low end. Interesting part is that the West region actually suffered more before today's data. After some price decline that was experienced in the West, people are viewing it as second chance opportunity to get in. So the West region actually outperformed other regions in the latest data.
All right. So now you heard that part, right? Now let me show you the future or a couple months down the road. Give me a second and I'm going to cue this up. All right. So let's talk about the investors out here are anticipating, and many of these financial websites are anticipating that the Fed is going to start to slash interest rates in 2024. All right. So they're saying they're going to slash it by 200 basis points or 2%. So 2%, we're at 7 right now to go to 5. I think that's a good sweet spot for the marketplace. Gives you a nice affordable mortgage. You can afford more of a house versus the 8 and 7%. So that's fine where it talks about, there we go. Fed, the Fed could have to cut it as much as 200 to 2% points. All right. To cut it 2%. So this is what the streets are saying, as they say, the financial streets, not the streets. They're saying in this article here, they believe that it will be 5 rate cuts anticipated. Other outlets are saying 5 to 6. So 5 to 6 would be pretty good to get it down 2%. That would be helpful. But for all you guys saying, I'm going to wait. All right, it's not what this video is for. Watch it to the complete end. The reason why you do not want to wait, again, inventory is our enemy. Low inventory is our enemy. So it takes time for this to run through the system before everybody catches up and then say they're going to lower it to a lower rate. And then once those individuals find out that the rates are getting low, they're going to then most likely put those homes on the market. All right. So what you want to do, because the market has been competitive over the last few years. So low inventory means this. If you have one house and you got 5 to 10 people or whatever the number may be, if you're a FHA buyer, you're going to have a tougher time because conventional buyers get accepted faster, especially if the offer is competitive. They have less requirements as far as home inspection. So you want to get into the market now. You just want to go for it now, right? And I'm not saying rush, but I'm saying if you see an opportunity, if you see a house that you really like, and I don't mean rush, then go for it, because it may take a little bit of time for you to win an actual bid. You win when you submit that offer. You might have more competition, might take more time. So hopefully you like, you share, you comment on this video. Give me a call if you need to. If you want to talk, my number is right below here, 302-285-9604. Let me put up the banner. It's right there. That's where I can be reached at. You want to check out some houses, go to my website. You just want to have a general conversation, talk about the future. I'm here and I'm available. Like, share, comment, do all those things. I just want you guys to engage in this and really get an understanding. All right. Take care. Have a good day.